Hey guys, it's Loom, and today I will be showing you how to create my easy peasy bracelet. To make this bracelet, you will need approximately 40 to 45 bands depending on your wrist size. Here's a little view. What I like is that on both sides they kind of look a little bit different, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to apologize about my voice. It seems that I am getting a little bit of a cold, so I do apologize. And for the bracelet, you will need your loom, one C-clip, and your hook. We will only be using these 4 pins down here at the bottom, so I did go ahead and remove my right pin just to make it a little bit easier to get to. And for the colors, I will be alternating between white and then all the rainbow colors from the Rainbow Loom website. So let's go ahead and get started. The first band color I will be placing will be a white band. And again, we're only using these 4 pins here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it vertically from this pin to this pin without twisting. Now that we've laid that band, we need to pull this band here over to this band with a twist. So go ahead and grab that top band. You're going to pull it down to the left, and then when placing it on the pin, you're going to give it a little turn so that it gives that twist effect like that. Now go ahead and stick your hook down into this little hole right here, which will then allow you to pick up that band. And we're going to go to the top left corner doing the same thing. So pull it to the left and then give it that twist effect to put it on the loom like that. You can go ahead and push that down a little bit. And now we can go ahead and place one of our colored bands. I am going to start with pink. And we're going to be laying it across these 3 pins right here in a triangle shape. There is no need to twist for this step. Just lay it just like that. And now that we have that laid, we're going to go ahead and do the hooking step. So we're going to be bringing the bottom band up and over on all 3 of those pegs. So grab the very bottom band and bring it up and over. Doing the same to this front pin. Grabbing that bottom band, bringing it up and over. And actually I said front pin, but really that would be the back pin, sorry. Over on this right corner, grabbing the bottom band, bringing it up and over. Go ahead and push it down a little bit. And again, I'm going to use pink again, because every time we lay the bands, we're going to lay 1 square, which I will be using white. We're going to lay 1 triangle here, and then we're going to lay 1 triangle here. For those 2 triangles, I will be using the same color. So go ahead and lay that across all 3 of those pins like that. And now we're going to do the same hooking process, hooking up and over on all 3 of those pins. So grab that bottom band, which will be pink this time, and just bring it up and over. Going to this, and it doesn't matter which one you start at. Going to this pin, grabbing the bottom band, going up and over. That time it was a white band, and now the last one, bottom band, up and over, which again was pink. Go ahead and push those down, and that's what we have so far. Okay, so now that we've done our 2 triangles, we're going to go ahead and lay one of our white bands, which is going to be a square going around all 4 of the pegs. Just like that. And now we can go ahead and do the hooking process again. We're going to go ahead, starting at the right corner is where I'm going to start, but it really doesn't matter where you start at. So I'm going to grab that bottom band, bringing it up and over, repeating it here, going up and over, grabbing the bottom band, going up and over, and grabbing the bottom band, going up and over. Now we're going to go ahead and add one of our colored bands, and now I'm going to be using red. We're now going to lay our triangle band going in this direction, like that. And now I'm going to do the hooking process. Grab that bottom band, going up and over. doing the same thing over here, going up and over. So every time we lay the triangle bands, we will only be looping 3 of our pegs, and then when we have the square, we will be looping 4 of the pegs. So I did my top triangle, now I need to do my bottom triangle. I'm going to go ahead and lay another red band on these 3 pins. Like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the hooking process. Grabbing the bottom band, going up and over, bottom band, up and over, and grabbing the bottom band again, going up and over. And this is what we would do for the entire bracelet. I bet you guys are saying how easy this is, which is exactly why I named it Easy Peasy. So now I'm going to go ahead and lay one of our white bands going all around all 4 pins in a square shape. And now we can do the hooking process again. So grabbing the bottom band on all 4 pegs, going up and over. I like to push down each time just to give a little bit of room to put the next band on. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch to orange, laying my top triangle on those 3 pins. And now I will repeat the hooking process again. Grabbing the bottom band, going up and over. I like to use my hook sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my orange band so I can do my bottom triangle. And now we're going to go ahead and loop again. Grab the bottom band, going up, oh, got stuck, going up and over on those 3 bands. It will continue to grow down through the middle of your loom if you're using a rainbow loom. If you are not using a rainbow loom, you can certainly just let it flow through over the back, or you can even just pull it out through the front. It's a fairly skinny bracelet, so you should have no problem with that. So now I'm going to go ahead and add one of our white bands in a square shape around all 4 pins. And now I can go ahead and do the looping process, which this time will be on 4 of the pegs. Bottom band going up and over. So as you can see, it really is super easy. Once you know how to lay the bands, it's a very simple process. So basically the hardest thing to remember is that you have to lay your top triangle and then your bottom triangle and then your white square. And you just continue repeating that step until you've reached the desired length of your bracelet. Now, I have not tried to do a different color combination yet. I've only done the rainbow look with the 2 colors. I'm not quite sure how it would look if you used, a different color combination. But if you do decide to use a different color combination, please tag me. I would love to see some pictures of how that turned out. And I am on Instagram as well as my name, on Instagram is also Loves to Loom. And it's also Loves to Loom on Twitter. So yeah, definitely check me out. And you know what? If you are following along, I apologize. I just made a little boo-boo. Or no, I didn't. Wait a minute. Okay, I did not make a boo-boo. I'm sorry about that. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. I did not think I laid my first yellow band, but I did. Okay, sorry if I confused you. So at this point, I'm just going to keep doing it a few times, just in case you have not picked up the laying of the bands or the hooking process. And then after a few more times, I will go ahead and finish up the bracelet off camera, just to save on a little bit of video time. And then we'll meet up back at the end so we can close the bracelet up together. But for now, I will do this a few more times. This green band is so thin I can't even see the bottom one. There we go. Okay, so you can go ahead and push your bracelet down so that you can pull it down through the bottom of your loom, or you can even pull it out to the front, whichever is easier. I'm going to pull it out to the front so I can see it. And you can see it starting to grow there. So I'm going to go ahead and go off camera so I can finish up the length of my bracelet, and then we can go ahead and meet back up here and I will show you how to close it up. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have gone ahead and finished up the length of my bracelet. You want to make sure that before we close that we end with the last step being white. So as you can see, the last band on my peg is white. So just make sure that that's how it looks. There should only be one band on each 4 of your pegs. And what we're going to do is carefully, starting from the left pin here, the top left corner, we're actually going to carefully slide that pin off, or band off, excuse me, bringing it over in front of itself like so. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab this top pin and be very careful not to lose any of your bands. We're also bringing that to the front, and we're going to go ahead and bring that left one over as well. Just like that. So we should have all 4 of our bands on this peg right here. Now you can go ahead and just apply your C-clip on all 4 of those bands. I personally am not going to do that. I just would prefer having a single band in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my hook down through the pin, and I'm going to just push my hook out like that, and I'm going to place a white band, and I'm going to hold it with my other finger, and we're going to slide it up through that pin like that. And then you're just going to put the other end on your hook like that. And now I'm going to pop it off. So you should have, oh, mine came off, sorry. So it should look like that. You should have that one band through all those other ones. Give your bracelet a little tug. And now you can go ahead and add your C-clip on to that band right here at the end. I just like to open it with my fingers. Grab your C-clip. Go ahead and put it on there, making sure it's around both of those bands. Then locate the other end of your bracelet, grabbing any 2 bands on this end is fine. It's a little tight, so you may have to give it a little tug to loosen up 2 of the bands. Okay, so I went off camera for a second just to get that hooked. So there we go. I did get that hooked. And just give it a little tug. Make sure everything's in place like it should be. And there you have my new Z Peezy bracelet. So you can wear it this way, where you see like the left side, you can see like the small little whites, and then like the color band, there's like a line going down the side. Or you can wear it on this side, where the small white is on the right side, and then you see all the lines on the left. So it's not really reversible, it just, flips the, design around a little bit. But I think it's cute. I definitely like it, and I hope you guys do as well. If this video helped you out at all, please hit the thumbs up button below, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can also check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Loves to Loom, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!